If you are still waiting for big opportunity in life, I want you to watch this carefully. Because I have a theory, and if this theory is true, then many people are not suffering from lack of opportunity. They are suffering from an inability to recognize it. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you might discover that the thing you have been praying for has been sitting right beside you all along. Now, here's my theory. I don't think most people miss their gifts because they don't have any. I think they miss them because they have become too familiar with them. Think about it. Human beings are very strange creatures. We can look at something every single day and eventually stop noticing it. In fact, have you ever entered a room with a strong smell? The first few minutes, it is overwhelming, but after a while, you hardly notice it. The smell did not disappear. Your brain simply adjusted. And I believe the same thing happens with our strengths. The thing that makes us unique often become invincible because we have lived with them for so long. You speak naturally. Others struggle to communicate. You solve problems easily. Others spend hours trying to understand them. You connect with people effortlessly. Others wish they could. But because it feels normal to you, you assume it isn't special. And that is where many people make a mistake. The easiest person to underestimate your gift is often yourself, because while others are seeing something extraordinary, you are experiencing it as ordinary. You call it normal. They call it talent. You call it common sense. They call it wisdom. You call it hobby. They call it business opportunity. And sometimes, the difference between success and frustration is simply learning to see what has become invincible through familiarity. I've noticed something interesting. When people talk about finding their purpose, they often imagine discovering something completely new. A new skill, a new opportunity, a new path. But what if purpose is not always something you find? What if purpose is something you finally recognize? Think about the people around you. What do they consistently ask you for help with? What problem do you solve without even trying? What comes naturally to you but seems difficult for everyone else? Pay attention to those answers, because clues have a funny way of hiding in plain sight. And maybe that's why some of the greatest opportunities in life does not arrive as strangers. Maybe they arrive disguised as things we have always had. Now let's return to the question I asked at the beginning. What if the opportunity you are waiting for is already beside you? What if the gift you have been searching for is the thing you have been overlooking because it feels too ordinary? And here is the question I want to leave with you. If someone followed you around for 1 week and carefully observed your life, what gift would they see that you are still refusing to acknowledge? Think about that. Share this video with someone who needs the reminder, because sometimes the answer is not hidden from us. Sometimes it is hidden by us.